Hello, Katrin here with European Paper Crafts in the US. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will continue with my fun summer cards. So let's get started. On a recent trip to Michaels, and I hadn't been there in a long time, but now slowly but surely I feel like I can go out again. So I went to Michaels and I found these beautiful papers and cards that inspired me to make more summer cards. So this one here is a Recollections 6x6 paper pad, and it's got these watercolor designs with gilded gold accents, a couple cut aparts. So really pretty papers in blues and orange, and like I said, cut aparts. So I wanted to make cards with these because I love these papers. And then I also found card blanks, and these were really pretty. I mean, look at these with this watercolor design, but also gilded. So when I had these in my hands, I wanted to make cards. So let's see what I have used. So here is my first card, and this card is a 6x6 card blank that I created from some cardstock. Then the background paper is from this paper pack from Recollections. I have added a couple of summery toppers that I will show you in a second, and then this cute horseshoe embellishment. And let's start with that. This is an easy 3D topper by Hearty Crafts, and it's called the Horseshoe Flowers. And look how pretty they are. There are 10 to a bag, and they're so pretty. These horseshoes all made up with these beautiful flower bouquets. So these I have used throughout my cards, and you will see them. And these card toppers are by Papermania, and they're Lucy Cromwell. And actually, Lucy Cromwell, those Papermania die cut sheets are out of stock. But I found one seller that still sold these older die cut sheets, and I got a hold of them. So I'm so happy because I thought they were gorgeous when they came out, and I was glad to buy everything they had. So you can see this is by Lucy Cromwell. It's Do Crafts Papermania, and there are different ones. And really quick, I'm just gonna show you what I have. These are all die cut sheets, and some of them have layers, and some of them have frames. So this is a double pack with beautiful dresses and vases. So here is one, and just quickly I'm gonna just go through these so you can see them. So here you have a pack full of frames, and like I said, all are die cut, really pretty designs, just perfect for summer. These are also great if you make journals. So very pretty designs. I had them in my store a few years ago, but then they were out of print, and they're still, so I don't think they're coming back. I was just lucky enough to run into a seller that sold me their old stock, and even though this is an expired line, I think it's just so super gorgeous, and I'm glad that I got them. Look at these, the cupcakes. Very, very pretty. And here I have the watering cup, and I love that everything is die cut. Everything is a little bit glittered too. You have additional artwork besides the main embellishments. This is a double pack. Look at the garden designs, with the rain boots. Very, very pretty. Even tea time. All the pretty teacups. Cake stands. Cupcakes. And also slimline cards, but as a threefold card, and it has also all kinds of embellishments in there, and I believe you make 4 cards with these packs. So I just wanted to let you know that I have these in stock, of course in limited quantities, only what I could get my hand on. And again, these are called Lucy Cromwell, and I will link it below. So now with all this on my hands, I made more cards. So here is my second card, and look at this beautiful summer design. And we have these valleys here, the watering can, there is the horseshoe, only that I hid one part behind this topper that I popped up on foam pads. The paper comes from the Recollection paper pad. Happy birthday I had in my stash. And then the gold kind of fabric that you see behind it, this is something, God, I had in my stash for years. So when I started with card making, I wasn't really sure yet what type of materials I will use, so I tried out all kinds of different things, and I had this fabric that you can fuse. So of course that's been laying around for years, and I thought since I had these gilded cards, I am going to kind of use these. And yeah, these are like little this is like little fabric, and then you just use some, I don't even know what it's called, to be honest, but you fuse it with your iron. You just put some parchment paper in between, and then it comes out to something like this, is that you can actually die cut too. But these are all these different yarns fused. I really didn't care for it too much, to be honest, but I got it out again, at least those glittery ones, and I think it just gives it an extra accent. Here you can see it a little bit better. There it is again. One of these background papers, this pretty garden arrangement here with the chair and the table. Doesn't it look like a beautiful garden scene? And all I did is I added a couple of fabric flowers. Those are Prima flowers I have in my shop. And then punched out a few butterflies. And that's all it is. And used foam pads to bring in a little bit of dimension. With Love is part of these Lucy Cromwell packs. But look, one little embellishment makes this card. Okay, and then let's see what I have. Okay, one more. Here I used this beautiful card by Recollections. Look how gorgeous it is. On the back you have this watercolor, but without the gilding, and on the front you have that gilding. So I don't know if they still have it, but check it out. I mean, this is just a beautiful card blank kit. Hope All Is Well is a stamped, then one of these toppers, and you can see how it is lightly glittered. I didn't put this on there. It is kind of glazed on, so it doesn't come off. It's part of the embellishment. All I did is I used a little bit of paint to go around it and kind of set it off with a gold paint. And of course there is another horseshoe to finish this card and give it more dimension. So then I wanted to show you what you can do with these bigger designs in those 6x6 packs. I don't scrapbook, and I don't really make cards that big. So this is 6x6. I guess you could make a 6x6 card with it and just use this as your background and maybe put a couple other embellishments on here. But I cut this down and made a card with it, so you can see how you can use these bigger designs that we always have now in our card packs, in our paper packs, and make it a card. So all I did is I cut it to size to fit my blank card, and then all I did is I used, of course, the Never Stop Dreaming as my sentiment, and then I used a pretty 3D embellishment. This is one of our ribbons, flowers on ribbons, and I'm gonna link them below, and one little cutout butterfly, and immediately I have a very pretty card that looks very professional, because look at this gold gilding on those cards. It's just gorgeous. So that's a idea that you can still make cards not as big by cutting into the papers. And I did this again, let's see, with this one, life is made of little moments. So, you know, you may not know what to do with such a big background, but again, I cut into it and made it into a card, a regular size card, and just put a little embellishment, anything that you have. It could be a sticker, but of course I love the 3D look of my cards, kind of makes it come alive, pops it up a little bit, and just find something that color-wise would complement the colors in this background. But these were so quickly made, and I think they look quite stunning using what came in the pad. And then last but not least, I have a few more cards where I used these card blanks, and you know, I took them and looked what type of toppers do I have, and I ran into these bee toppers that I have in my shop. So let's take a quick look, and these are by Find It, and they are called the Buzzing Bees, and each of these die cut sheets have 3 embellishments, and then all the different layers. All you need is then a foam pad to put it in between. But look how beautiful those designs are, even a little ladybug here. Then we have this one with the honey, and this is the one that I used for my cards, but you can see these colors worked well too. So here are the 3 embellishments, and then I also have this one here. And bees, of course, to me also mean summer. They're buzzing around and making sure that our trees and our flowers all stay alive. And of course they make the beautiful honey that we love so much. So these are the cards I made, and I think they complemented this gilded design of the card quite well. So you can see the bee, the flowers. I think it yeah, look quite nice. And for the second design, again, here it is. I added a lot of stickles here. These die cut sheets are not glittered, but I used my stickles on the flowers, and then this again is this fused background, and then of course the card itself. And I had a stamp set with bees, so that's why you have these "Have a Beautiful Day" or "Be Happy." I thought it was so cute. So I more and more use my sentiment stamps because they give you different options other than happy birthday and best wishes. So I think it's worth it to invest in a couple of good sentiment stamp sets just to make different cards. And of course, just because I like that, this is a card that you can send at any time. And then look, the because, just love that. So yeah, I really like these card designs. It speaks to me, all these colors flowing into each other, and I was very happy to find these at Michaels. check them out, see if they're still available. I hope you like my summer cards. If so, please leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and share this video with your crafty friends and family. I would really appreciate it. You can also find me on social media. I'm on Pinterest and Facebook, also on Instagram. All the information is in the info box below. So this is all I have for you today. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Please stay or get well and happy crafting. I'll catch you next time. Bye.